This is David Sigg with offgridliving.com. This is the final lap around the track. I know this video is supposed to be a shattering climax to all your work so far, but the truth is it's going to be pretty anticlimactic. Why? Because this is the easiest part of the entire course. Let's bring back the overview of what has to take place. In a nutshell, your solar panel is going to be hooked into your charge controller. Your charge controller will be wired into your battery, and your battery will be wired to your inverter. You plug your appliances into your converter. Seriously, that's all there is to it. It's dead simple to do. In fact, it'll probably take longer to watch this video than it will to hook everything up. So let's get started. First, we need to talk about wire. The volts and amps you plan on producing, as well as the distance between your solar panel and inverter, will determine the size of the wire you should buy. If you're unsure, the best thing to do is take a trip down to your electrical supply store and consult with them. For the purpose of this lesson, I'm going to gloss over sizing the wire and go straight to hooking up your solar power system. I'm going to assume you have the wire in hand. So the tools and material you'll need are wire, a charge controller, a deep cycle battery, and an inverter. Okay, we left off with the fully completed solar panel which had been hooked up to a junction box. Take the positive and negative wires from the junction box and connect them to the solar end of your charge controller. Your charge controller should be labeled which side is solar and which side is battery. Next, roll out enough wire, the distance between your charge controller and your batteries, and cut the wire. Then hook up the positive wire, red, from the charge controller battery side to the positive side of your battery. Rinse and repeat for the negative, black wire. The only thing left to do is to hook your batteries into the inverter. Usually, you'll want your inverter fairly close to your battery. On the back of the inverter, there is usually two leads, one red for positive and one black for negative. Roll out enough wire to connect the battery to the inverter. Connect the positive wire, the red wire, to the positive lead on the inverter. Connect the negative wire to the negative terminal. At this point, check the charge controller to make sure you're receiving solar energy. If you got a green light, then hook your appliance into the inverter. Your appliance should now be running on solar energy. Well, technically, your solar system should be charging your battery and you're running your appliance off that charge. That's it, from start to finish. At this point, having gone through the entire build, you'll need to decide how many solar panels you'll need for your own requirements. Build them and hook them up. The very last step is mounting them on your roof, which we'll cover in the next section.